back in the 1970s when I was a little kid. I was young as a 7 in an big Irish family. My father, being a typical Irishman, he would gather the family, the friends, the relatives over, and he had a special little exciting recipe he'd like to try out on them, and that was a Bloody Mary mix. He would typically put it in a blender, put all the tomatoes, the water, the ingredients in, and whip it up. My sisters thought it was a lot of fun. I did too. And it was always a neat little additive to a nice family gathering. Well, from there, I got passionate through the years about making Bloody Mary mix for my friends. Typically, it would be bachelor parties, tailgate parties at the beach club. Maybe we're on the boat. And I always got a lot of great feedback about the mix, the quality of it, and sometimes people even suggest that I should bottle it. Well, I took those people serious, and in 2006 I decided to bottle the product using the family's name. However, the challenging part was I didn't have any experience in the food industry. I didn't know any contacts within the beverage industry, and I treated it typically as a grassroots kitchen table type of deal, where I did a lot of research. I Googled anybody and everybody in the food business, in the beverage game, and what I would do is compile lots of information about people who did develop their own products. I found people locally who had their own products. I'd take them out to lunch, I'd take them out to dinner, I'd pick their brain about how they achieved their success in getting their product to the marketplace. And after about a year and a half of compiling the information, getting a little bit of confidence, in March of 2007, the Murph's Famous was bottled. And now today we have a bottle of the Murph's Famous that exists on supermarket shelves called the Murph's Famous Bloody Mary Mix. And it goes back to that blender story in 1970. Well, from the beginning, I made it my business to put my name and my face on the label. So therefore, I have my signature on this product. And from day one, I really cared about the end user, the consumer, or my customer. I wanted to deliver a Bloody Mary experience that was fun, joyous, and end of the day, put a smile on someone's face. The product is all natural. It has absolutely no preservatives in it. And it really delivers a personal connection to my customer, to the consumer. And at the end of the day, the Murph's Famous Bloody Mary Mix is a high-energy product that really brings a smile to the consumer's face. Well, right now, you'll find the Murph's Famous, in terms of geographic distribution, in the tri-state area. You'll find the product in high-end specialty stops. You'll find it in your typical supermarket, gourmet food stores. Right now, there are a lot of bars and restaurants in the area that do carry the Murph's Famous Bloody Mary Mix and are asking it by name. And you will find it in a lot of high-end country clubs throughout the area. We just completed our 3rd year. And that threshold of 3 years where small businesses typically challenge, we are past that. So we're in supermarkets, the product is in high-end gourmet stores, it's in bars and restaurants, and it's succeeding in the biggest city on the face of the planet, that's New York City. So it has opened some eyes in the large distribution game, and high-end supermarkets are really looking at the product. So I'm getting calls to come in and make presentations to some of the big boys, so I'm very excited about that. And I think moving forward that this product is going to land on a lot of shelves in America. Fun back to brunch. Yeah, I'd like to think of bringing fun back to all sorts of family gatherings, bachelor parties, day at the beach, a boat trip, football games, any type of gathering. That's where I want to live. I want to bring fun back to that occasion. And let's face it, my competitors, if you look on their labels, you'll find a very stern, strong message, where my message is more joyous, more smiley, more fun. I'm saying to my consumers that Bloody Mary Mix, it's a fun occasion anytime you have a Bloody Mary in your hand. So I'm trying to put that smile, bring that personal connection to my consumer, and really make it a joyous occasion. I'm telling my consumers, my message is simple. Come on my side of the street and party with the Murph. I have a 3-prong approach here. Goal number 1 is to keep the product exactly the way it is and never compromise. I always want to deliver that high-end, high-quality, gourmet taste to my consumer and never deviate. Goal number 2 is, simply put, I want to be on every shelf in America. I want to be on every supermarket, every high-end store, every gourmet shop. And goal number 3 is I want to achieve that every Bloody Mary lover out there will refer to my product and ask for it by brand name. If I can achieve that, if I can get people asking for the Bloody Mary mix by saying the most famous, well, then I think I've achieved my dream.